Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we got the brand new Breeze content here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I'm going to be breaking down all 15 of these Breeze cards, seeing what they're looking like and who might be worth picking up, as well as who is worth more so staying away from. Look, I'll be totally honest. It's an interesting drop, and I'm not a big, me personally, I'm not opposed to Dark Matters being the lowest tier cards in a set at this point. It is June. I think every card that comes out should be good. This pretty much guarantees that. But are any of these cards actually gonna be good? Like, how good are these Dark Matters? Is Derek Lively a dog? Is Tammani Kamara a dog? Like, let's see what these cards look like. Let's see what the 100 overalls are looking like. What are the budget beasts in this drop? And also, how good are the top tier cards gonna be? So we'll find out here in this video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. And for those of y'all who want to hear my thoughts on the GOAT Festival, that will be the next video. So be patient. I am getting a lot of videos out for y'all today. That video will be out here in probably about 30 minutes at max from when you see this one, at max. There's a good chance it's already out. So I will share my thoughts on those cards as well and what's going on there. And obviously we'll have a ton more videos covering all the information later on today. So with that being said, Tammani Kamara, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan. Honestly, an awesome card. 98 defense across the board, 95 driving nut, 95 3, 95 speed, 98 agility, 95 vert, 94 steal ball. He's really missing nearly nothing. I'd like off handles for days, but the jumper being, oh, the jumper's elite now. Pro 2 fade. Kemba, he doesn't have the behind the back. Giannis cross is good. Doesn't have the drag breaker behind the back. D-Wade size up also isn't ideal. D-Book dribble style also not ideal. The movement's not ideal on this card, but the jumper's elite, the defense is elite, and the movement is good. It isn't good really, but there's a little bit, and even a little bit is good enough to make him somewhat interesting. Thing is, the shooting guard position is so loaded, there's probably not very many spots for this card, but with his jumper being as good as it is, he's at least an interesting card. Rudy Fernandez, 6'6", the 6'7" wingspan at the point guard position. This is a good point guard. I mean, 6'6" PG is not terrible size by any means. Awesome defense, awesome playmaking, shooting, and finishing badges as well, honestly. Very well-rounded, nice-looking, complete option. Jumper's really good. Pro 2 fade. Garland, Francis, Trey. Harden step back isn't the best, but it's good enough. LeBron cross, again, not the best, but good enough. I honestly like this card's animations enough, and I think his jumper's good enough and stuff, especially being 6'6", to consider him one of the better point guards in my team. I mean, especially for an attainable PG, he's going to be near the top of the list. When you're thinking your best attainable point guards, guys like Invincible Shea, Opal Deni Avdia, 100 overall, Kazi Russell, this Rudy Fernandez looks like he's pretty close to that level. He looks very, very good for a Dark Matter. Jaden Ivy, realistically a little too small, but 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. He's not huge at this point in the year, but his stats and badges are still very, very, very good, very, very complete. He's got Garland, Curry, Trey, Kyrie step back, which isn't bad. Pro 2 fade, good jump shot. D-Wade size up isn't the best, but it's not bad either. Honestly, card looks pretty solid. I look at Jaden Ivy and think he's a very solid looking option. And then you have Derek Lively, who's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan and a big player build. The hair looks, I mean, he is a big man. He has enough size to compete at the power forward position if you wanted to use this card, which I say that because I kind of want to use this card. We'll see how good he is though. His own jumper on very quick isn't ideal, to be totally honest. Sigs aren't that great either. Pro 2 fade, rush dribble style, Trey behind the back, or Trey escape. Not the best behind the back or crossover, step back or size up. I mean, let's be honest. He's not atrocious. He's not insane either. 89 speed, 84 3 ball. It's not ridiculous. He's very good defensively. He's very athletic. He's got enough size to be competitive. He's got enough going around to be a decent card. I wouldn't say he's absolutely insane or must have. I wish he was as a big Mavs fan, but I mean, I still think D-Live's a solid big man option. If you wanted to use him like me, you definitely can get away with it and have some fun with him. Zebo, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, awesome card, but I mean, Tyler Smith base, Dirk upper is the same jumper that Dirk has. Not a bad shot. Russ dribble style, Trey escape, Luka behind the back isn't great. I mean, again, just doesn't have quite the sigs. He's a small forward. I'd just rather run Joe Smith or really Joe Smith, Purvis Ellison, or Kenyon Martin, in all honesty. Russ, does he have a different release? He at least has a different jumper, and he's got great sigs now. He actually has great sigs. Okay, that's good. So he's very complete sigs wise. He's got a better jumper. Same jumper that Richard Jefferson and Nikola Jokic and Larry Johnson all have. That same jump shot, and it's good. It's a good shot. I can work with this. At least Russ is now decent. He's still too small at this point in the year, but at least he's not trash because of his jumper. Joakim is 6'11" with a 7'1" wingspan. Awesome jumper. Pro 2. Sigs suck. Stat and badge wise, great. Little undersized though for the Sigs to suck at the power forward position. Again, I'm probably not using that card either at this point because of the lack of Sigs at his lack of size. Bradley Beal, 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. Similar story here. Garland, Curry, Trey. Doesn't have the size up to cross over this. Oh, dragback's good, actually. Kyrie dragback's good. Pro 2 fade. Oh my gosh, it's a great jumper, though. Kyle Lowry base, KCP upper is going to be absolutely chick. If this card had a little better SIGs, he'd be really good for a 6'4" point guard. As is, he's still pretty solid. His movement's good enough that with a jumper like that, he's going to be pretty fun to use as a 3-hunter, if nothing else. He's not bad. Joe Johnson, 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan. Awesome stats and badges, of course. He's an invincible. That's not a surprise. Elite jumper. Shepherd base. Sexton upper is a dog jump shot. Anthony Edwards shot, and it's really, really good. Pro 2. Steph, Trey. Steph size up as well, which whatever. But D-Book dribble style at this point in the year and an invincible? What are we doing? Yep, I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass just because of that. D-Book dribble style and invincible. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm looking for at this point in the year. 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan on James Harden. At least he's got Garland, he's got Steph, but he doesn't have his... Bro, I don't understand 2K's insistence on not giving these guys amazing animations at this point in the year. I mean, this is invincible James Harden. This might be the last card he gets all year. You're not making him... You're giving him his own behind the back, his own step back, his own crossover, his own sides up. Like, none of it can be changed. I don't know. It's just not quite good enough still movement-wise for me. We're an invincible. For a 6'5" point guard, I'm not paying for him. I'm just not. 6'11" with 7'4" wingspan for Evan Mobley. Card looks good. Garland, Kemba, Trey, Pro 2. Doesn't have the size up, doesn't have the step back, doesn't have the crossover, but he doesn't need all of them. As a 6'11" power forward or small forward with a 7'4" wingspan, his size plays by itself, especially with a jumper as good as his is. This Mobley card is very good. He is the best of the invincibles today for sure. Cade Cunningham is also very good, but again, why does he have Devin Booker dribble style? Why does he have basic Hezzy and Tatum behind the back still? At least he finally has Pro 2 fade. His jumper is a better jumper, but dog, why does he have D-Book dribble style and Tatum behind the back and basic Hezzy? I don't know. These animations are just not it at this point in the year. Again, Cade, not that great for an invincible point guard. 2K did not soup up these cards the way they've been souping invincibles, which is kind of annoying. Like, because invincibles are getting cheaper and they're getting worse, and that's so dumb. Besides Evan Mobley, today's drop of invincibles is kind of mid, to be totally honest. Walt Chamberlain is 7'1" with an 8' wingspan. Obviously, he's an insane card. We already have GOAT D-Rob, GOAT Kareem, GOAT Hakeem, though, and like this GOAT Yao's way better. Patty Mills base, Gigi Jackson upper. This card's basically... I mean, he's absolutely insane, right? He's got perfect animations, which they didn't want to put on the invincibles, but of course they'll put it on the most expensive cards. 7'1" with an 8' wingspan. I mean, look, is he a dog? Absolutely. He's probably just slightly worse than Hakeem, but he's very similar. You know what I mean? He's on that same level. He's probably just as good, basically, as Hakeem. He's better than D-Rob. He's about as good as Kareem. I mean, he's an awesome card. He's not better than the guys we already have, but he's awesome. And so there will be people who pick that card up, and I get it. He's an awesome card. He'll be one of the best power forwards in my team. Penny Hardaway, 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. Another awesome looking card. Steph base Sexton upper is really good. Pro 2 fade. Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey, Booker, or D Fox, Levine. All the SIGs. Hallie has he. All the GOAT cards have all the SIGs. This is another damn good card. One of the best point guards in the game. Penny Hardaway, extremely elite. And then KD is the same exact thing. DG, Francis, Curry, Trey, D Fox cross, Levine step back, Pro 2 fade. Cam Thomas base Oscar upper instead of Strother. KD. Interesting. They changed the jumper from the invincible. That surprised me. I expected to have the exact same jump shot as an invincible, but honestly, this jumper is about the same in terms of how good it is. He is absolutely awesome. This is the best shooting guard in the game. The second best shooting guard in the game is also invincible Kevin Durant, in case you're wondering. So he is the best and the second best shooting guard in the game right now. KD's two cards. This card is awesome. He is probably the best of today's GOAT cards, at least from this drop. So with that being said, I am honestly pretty disappointed with this drop. There's not that one standout card that's like, I feel like you absolutely need as a budget player today. Rudy Fernandez is great. Lively is solid. A couple of the hundreds are interesting-ish, but it's not that exciting of a drop for me, in all honesty, when it comes to a pack drop. So that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of other content today, but I'm not jumping for joy for most of these cards, to be completely honest. I was just hoping for a little bit better, like, especially, like, let's put the right animations on the invincibles. Cade Cunningham, James Harden, guys like that should not be having their animations nerfed at this point in the year. Make them as elite as they can be, especially with all the other elite cards we already have. I don't know. That being said, it's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.